Breaking news. Chief Olusegun Obasanjo writes Buhari lists four avoidable calamities he's causing that could be totally avoided. Hello, my wonderful people. Yes, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo is very, very correct. You know, the leader determine how things are turned. If you have a leader that is visionary, a leader that is sensitive, a leader that understands the people, the journey for those group of people is easier to navigate than when you have a novice for a leader that is biased among his people. You can imagine the division that will be on that lines. If you have a leader that is insensitive, that will not understand when to take a pause and to ask the people to rest and to ask the people, let's continue. Know when to do things, how to do things. Guess what? Large and by, the people get the bonds at the end of the day. So having a good leadership is very paramount if you are a follower. Sadly, this is the case for many of us because in Nigeria today, the political terrain is largely dominated by, people who are already corrupt. So the very decent man who has integrity, who is ready to be a person of the people, may not be given that position. Why the corrupt man, the incompetent person, might be the one occupying that position. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Obasanjo writes Buhari again. List for avoidable calamities. Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, a former president of Nigeria, has again written an open letter to President Muhammadu Buhari about the current state of the nation. Obasanjo urged Buhari's government to come to terms with the level of security, the insecurity, herdsmen crisis in the country. Take decisive decision before it's too late. Former president cited four calamities waiting to happen if Buhari's government failed to act immediately. This includes letting Nigerians fall into the hands of suspected criminals, repel attacks on reciprocated attacks on Fulanis, attack on other ethnic groups, as well as series of uprising in sections of the country. He lamented that Boko Haram has continued to plunge the country for over a decade, 6 years of which Buhari has been in power, a man from the north, adding that it was wrong to assume the war against insurgents was being won. Former president said, stop lying to the people that the war has been won is still ongoing. The former president noted if urgent decision is not taken, what happened during the Rwanda genocides may play out in Nigeria. Obasanjo disclosed that the main issue in Nigeria which if not handled properly will lead to reign of destruction, violence, disaster, and disunity. It says, Dear President General Buhari, I am concerned about the present state of our nation. You have to rise up and do something now. Stop giving assumption, rise to the occasion and act. It is of great concern that I write to you. I have decided to open this letter as the issue of very weighty matter that are greatly gruesome, that is concern of all Nigerians, well thinking and meaning, especially those residing within the country Nigeria. Since the issue of mundane concern of all well meaning and all right thinking Nigerians are of the same, it is great concern to me that our collective thinking dialogue is the best way to finding appropriate solution to the problem at hand. The content of this letter, therefore, should be available to those who can help in offering effective solution to the problem of insecurity in our land. One of the spin-off of the acceleration in the misinformation and disinformation through the use of fake news, a number of articles in recent days have attributed to me and by some people whom I believe may be citing additional recent audience for the opinion and the view for many. We need to come to terms that there is something wrong with our nation and we must work at it to make it better. The issue is hitting hard at the foundation of our existence as Nigeria and fast eroding the roots of the country's community. I am very worried and afraid that we are on the path and dangerous route, tipping over, and it may no longer be possible to hold danger ban if we don't honestly save the issue right now. The scars of the Nigerian civil war on our body, and with a son who bears the scar of fighting Boko Haram on his body, you can understand, I hope, why I am so concerned. People are desperate and feel unsafe and have no confidence in the ability of the government to provide security for their lives and property. They would take recourse to anything and everything that can guarantee their safety, individuality, collectively. For over years now, 10 years precisely, for four of which you've been the, for six of which you have been the captain of this ship. Boko Haram have continued to cause mayhem in spite of the government's claim that they have won victory over Boko Haram. The persistences and the activities of it we see every day. We know, we hear. There is no need to lie. We need to come up with terms of the truth of what is on ground so we can really get victory. The lack of commitment and the lack of motivation on the part of the troop bothering about the issue and government coming around to say they have won the fight is a stinged wrath on us. The Boko Haram is still a daily issue of insecurity for those who are victimized, killed, kidnapped, raped, sold into slavery, and forced into marriage, for children being forcefully recruited, carrying out bomb, and a lot of other things going on. We cannot sit back and allow things deteriorate any further. Herdsmen farmer crisis has continued to be a major issue because we fold our arms and do nothing. Come out and threaten our people. This is not the way forward. Responsibility is the action we must take in ensuring that this is dealt with once and for all. We must come off of our grievances, unite and address this issue once and for all. Ethnics are grouping, and if this continue, we don't know where this is leading. So, Olusegun Obasanjo has called Buhari to order, saying, guy, look, let's stop all these hanky-panky things, okay? Let's be honest for once. Leave us a comment. We'd like to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.